Despite the Untouchables' round-the-clock efforts to find a chink in Waxey Gordon's armor, he continued to operate with arrogance and disdain for the law.
Think of the devil, right? You gentlemen mind if I join you?
Mind? We insist.
This kind of food will give you ulcers. It's no good for a growing boy. It makes me kind of nervous to feel that the odds are against me. You mind if I have a private conversation with the boss?
Customer's always right, Rico.
It won't be long. I'll just stay a few minutes. I got an opening tonight, one of my shows. Well, you're going to ask me to sit down? I venture a guess, Mr. Ness. I venture a guess that when I come in here, you was thinking about Waxey Gordon and all the trouble he's been giving you, right?
I was also thinking how one of these days you'll make the one slip, Gordon, and I'll jump down on you hard enough to break your back.
I'll tell you something, Mr. Ness. If I have trouble with one of my shows, I'll bring you in to fix it up. You got a big sense of humor there.
I'm glad you're laughing.
I'll tell you why I'm laughing. It's like I'm on a roof looking down at you playing blind man's bluff. Going around in a circle and bumping into things. All you get from that is a sore nose. Now, if you was really smart, you'd switch to something that's more lucrative.
Like what?
Well, like, Follow the Leader, for instance. You remember that game when you was a kid?
Go on.
It's simple. All you do is play along, do like the other guys do, and pick up a fortune on the way.
And what happens to my amateur standing?
Oh, get wise, Mr. Ness. You're not the only one. There are other guys working for the government.
For instance?
You think I'd tell you?
Just testing in case you convince me.
Well, that's wise, Mr. Ness. You see, now you learned something. I protect my playmates.
What are you so anxious about if you're not running beer?
So far, even if I wasn't beer, I've outfoxed you on every turn, right? Okay. You say I got beer in the empty warehouse, I got nothing. But you keep following me, worrying me for no good reason. Now, come on, wise up, Ness. I know what you make a year to the very penny. The clothes your wife wears, the squeeze she's got to make that budget go all the way. It's time you turned pro. You risk your life. You stick your neck out. You might as well make it pay.
Are you just talking or making a bona fide offer?
I put my money where my mouth is. Now, a lot of guys reach in that wastepaper basket and come out with gold. Other guys, not so smart, come out with the garbage. Now, which is it gonna be?
It's quite a wastepaper basket.
It's like magic. All you gotta do is say the word. Now, what do you say? The man says no comment.
I'll take your blood money and get out of here before I sweep you out with the rest of the trash.
Mister, I come up the hard way from nothing, from the cellar to the roof, and now I got the best suits. A new suit every day with a tie to match, and I drive the best cars. You know why? Because I got brains, and I take it as a gift that I wasn't born like you. You know why? Because you belong in that wastepaper basket. What's the use? I write you off, Mr. Ness. It's the same when we was kids. There was always some kids that wouldn't play along with the others.
Maybe you didn't like your rules.
No, that's not it. It's because you guys are all alike. You're yellow! The last time somebody did that to me, he had an accident for good.
Get out.
Okay, public servant number one. a sample of my real racket. A couple of seats for the opening tonight. Take some time off, Mr. Ness. You need it.
Party?
I just turned down a proposition. A new suit for every day in the week with a tie to match.
What did you do? Settle for theater tickets?
You and Bill go. I'd like to go to the other show he's putting on.
What other show?
The one he's putting on after the theater. The big party throwing at the castle.
That's exclusive. Only his best friends are invited to that one.
That's right. I'd like to know just who his best friends are.